Let's explore the 2020 Epcot International Festival of the Arts. Hi everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt, coming to you live on a beautiful Saturday morning here at Epcot at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. Today is the second day of the Epcot International Festival of the Arts, and people are flooding into the park, checking out all that there is to see and do as part of Epcot's latest festival. Let's go for a stroll and check it out. You can see that we're here at the entrance area in front of Spaceship Earth, and there are a lot of construction walls up for sure, but they're nicely decorated with some new art here featuring Disney characters. This right-hand side as you walk in is now blocked off, as before the left-hand side was. Left-hand side is now finished. So a lot of construction walls here as we come through the entrance to the park. Michelle, good morning to you. Welcome. Hi, Brett. Brett has snow in Philadelphia. Chris, happy Saturday to you. Welcome to Epcot. Today we're taking a stroll around the Festival of the Arts and the Festival of Construction Walls here in Future World. But good things are coming. WB says, don't forget the shameless plug. All right, you are on top of it today. You get the award for prompting the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. You can see that there is a movable construction type wall here to the left as we enter for Spaceship Earth, redirecting all the traffic here to the right hand side. When I was here earlier this week, there was a way to get to guest relations over on the side, but even that may be gone now. So a lot of rerouting of traffic here. 50-minute standby wait for Spaceship Earth. That's a good long time. Shirley says nice day here. It is a very nice day here. Beautiful, about 73, 74. A little windy, so you might get some wind noise. But a great day for the first weekend of the International Festival of the Arts here at Epcot. So interesting development here. Disney's doing a lot of work to make sure that traffic can keep flowing through the park as the construction walls pop up. Usually you would go straight ahead here and you'd pass by what used to be the Art of Disney. But Disney has opened a new cut-through, which we're going to take, which goes from this spot at Spaceship Earth over to near the Living Seas with Nemo. So we're going to check that out. Beryl is excited for Epcot changes. Me too. This is definitely a park in transition right now, just like Hollywood Studios was a couple years ago, and now we have an amazing place to enjoy. Same thing is happening here at Epcot. So many new things coming. Britt says, why on earth is it so busy? It is so busy, I believe, because today is the first weekend day for the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. People are coming to check out the exhibits, the food, the demonstrations, so a lot going on. So I've never been on this walkway before. It was constructed and I think opened right around New Year's, but has been closed most of the time. So it's an interesting way to get from one spot to the other. I really like how they have decorated the construction walls here. Pretty cool. Pam, hello to you in windy Kentucky. David, good morning in cold Florence, New Jersey. Hi there. Kathy says, can't wait to see Ratatouille. Me too. Had a chance to get a peek inside at part of a media event. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Craig, good morning to you. How's it going? Hi, Catherine from Puerto Rico. Thank you for joining me. So this cut through is brand new. Interesting way to get from Spaceship Earth straight over to the land with Nemo and friends. So very interesting. Amy, good morning to you. Says looks forward to the videos on Saturday. Thank you for that. Arlene said President's Day weekend. Yes, I know that's a good point. A lot of folks are off for Monday, Martin Luther King Day. Debbie has snow in Pennsylvania. Yikes. Glad to bring you a little bit of Disney sun, Florida sunshine. Carla just finished a week of minus 40 to minus 50 Celsius. Wow, that sounds frigid. It is nice here. We got 70 Fahrenheit, well, probably 73 Fahrenheit. Really nice day. Going to get up, I think, close to 80. So, the Living Seas with Nemo and friends over here. Ed says, is it really worth going to Epcot with all the construction? I think it depends on what you want to accomplish. So, there's still plenty to see and do here. A lot of a lot of what makes Epcot is still here. So the seas, the land, imagination, mission space, test track, although test track happens to be down right now for a refurbishment. There's still a lot to see and do. All the things you're used to seeing around World Showcase, including all the restaurants and the shops, the performances from around the world, all of that's still going on. But that said, there is a lot that is coming, and a lot of construction walls that sort of chop up the way the park looks. So it's not a typical, beautiful, pristine Disney presentation. They make it look as nice as construction walls can be. But it's definitely a time where there are changes going on. Paula says, thanks for making your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Paula. I hope you have a great day today. Jessica, good morning to you from New Hampshire. Debbie says, looks like a beautiful day. It is a very beautiful day. So I'm going to cut back over towards, well, actually, I'm not going to cut back over towards the center because I think we're just going to get routed right back around to where I'm headed anyway. So we're going to go up here to the right of the bathrooms. We're going to follow around before Imagination. A lot of what happens in the Epcot International Festival of the Arts happens around World Showcase. So we're going to go check some of that out. We're going to head towards Mexico and take the long way around. Going to wrap up around Canada and see how it's going over there. Jennifer, hello to you. Sorry, I didn't catch all of your message. Linda, hello. Cold 21 and snowy in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Sounds like a chilly winter day. Nice view of the monorail coming by. Imagination pyramids. Gotta stop and take that in for a second. Missy, good morning to you. Beth has snow in Wisconsin. Marie, hello to you in Texas. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Phyllis has never been to Epcot. I think she's saying she's going in January. Good for you. Epcot is a park unlike any other. Very unique. Claudia was here last night and the food was delicious. Glad you had a good time. They have a lot of very interesting food booths set up. Everything is presented in a very artistic way, which fits right in with the Festival of the Arts. Amy says, thanks for bringing a little bit of fun on Saturday mornings. Very happy to do it. Carrie, good morning to you in Pennsylvania. A lot of folks are reporting cold temperatures. Laura, just back from Disney last week and missing it already. I know that feeling. All right, this pathway goes up towards the World Showcase entrance. Looks like I can take a little cut through here, get kind of back on the main thoroughfare. Looks like we have some tents set up with merchandise here, kind of fun. Joe says, wishes was on the monorail right now. It's got cold in Minnesota. Too bad the monorail doesn't go to Minnesota. It can bring you right down here. A little bit of fun. So a lot of art displays throughout the Festival of the Arts. Arts you can check out and buy. That one's kind of cool. It's like a painting maybe of the Monopoly board. Interesting. A lot of unique designs here. This is one that is typically very popular for Thomas Kincaid. Tracy said, be careful, so many people walk and text. Yeah, I know. Or walk around with a gimbal and talk to it as well. So a lot of beautiful artwork by Thomas Kincaid. I don't think I've seen this particular piece before. Looks like a Christmas time Mickey and Minnie. That's kind of nice. This is interesting too. I don't remember having seen Star Wars art by Thomas Kincaid Galleries. There's a Darth Vader. Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. Got some at-ats up there. That's pretty fun. Jeff says Epcot is a favorite. Ron says he and his son are going back. Hope he's able to do that soon. Well, this one's interesting too. I don't think I've seen this one. This one looks like a Milan painting. Some of these others I have seen. I've seen this one with Cinderella. Also seen this one up here with Beauty and the Beast. Very pretty. Tracy says, beautiful paintings. I agree. They look nice. All right, let's head on before my credit card burns a hole in my wallet. Susan is waiting for snow. More art shops here. Almost back on the main trail. Fun little detour. Hi, Dawn from Maryland. Good morning to you. Oh, you can make your own candle. That's interesting. Angel, good morning to you in Utah. George said, good friend of mine is a cousin of Thomas Kincaid. That's cool. All right, we're almost back on the main trail here. Renee says, the virtual tour is the only way she'll get to see the Festival of the Arts this year. I'm very happy to bring it to you. It's like some art installation here for the sign for the festival. That's kind of cool, the way it's chopped up like that. And it comes into view. Neat. Tracy says, can't wait to get here in March. That'll be here before you know it. Sherry got a good snowy morning in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Been through Hershey a few times and I love the way it smells. Becky in Colorado, hello to you. Henry, good morning. All right, we're going to walk up here toward World Showcase. We're going to hang a left and just walk around the promenade and see what's going on. Jackie, good morning to you. Andrea from Alberta. Michael said it was a cool sign. It was a very cool sign. I don't think I've seen one quite like that before. Oh, this is interesting. So I know there is a lot of chalk art being installed all around. And it looks like here's an example. Chock full of character. I get it. Special guests have decided to join the festival. How many can you find? Very cool. You can see some chalk artists up here working. Ron says, love starting Saturday with World of Walt. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate that. Bob, good morning to you. Happy Saturday morning. Troy, I didn't see all your messages. Says, likes being a member of the Multi-Club. Thank you for being part of it. That's okay, thank you. Very cool. Wow, that looks great.
Last month, ever since they're like fragile thing, like all the moisture like got sucked out of them.
Lynn, good morning to you. Some very talented people here. Okay, I'm getting stuck in traffic a little bit. Gonna head up here and look at this 3D chalk art. Susan said, very pretty. I agree. Tom said it was nice. Yes, definitely. Okay, definitely looking at it from the wrong side. Oh, this looks like Frozen-themed 3D art. Let's see what it looks like on the other side. Johnny asked, when is Space 220, the new restaurant that's part of Mission Space, going to open here at Epcot? I don't think we've heard an official opening date, but I think it's supposed to be winter-ish, which means pretty soon. Dory says, loves the chalk art. We have more Figment around here, who seems to be the mascot of the Festival of the Arts, which is kind of cool. Let's see if we can check out the 3D from this angle. see it from the opposite side, it looks very out of proportion, but here it looks just right. That's cool. Joe said, always impressed by 3D chalk art. Me too. Gabby says, loves the Saturday videos. Thank you for that. Odyssey there across the water, the home of the Epcot experience, which is a great preview of all the things that are coming to Epcot, and there are a lot of them. All right, let's continue our tour. Mark said, it looks amazing. It does. It looks really nice. Brett said, any news on when the Star Wars Hotel opens? I think they maybe announced an opening year, if I remember right, which I believe is 2021. So still very much under construction. You can see a little bit of it from the roadways around Disney's Hollywood Studios. Can't wait to hear more about the details of that experience. It's going to be very exclusive, I imagine very expensive, but it's going to be an all-inclusive experience, kind of like a cruise. That's where they're calling it the Starliner, I think. Fine Disney art collectibles. That's cool. I like that Donald. He looks serious. That's a good Mickey. There's a fun Goofy. I like this one. Wow, a lot of great stuff. Again, I better run before my credit card explodes. Joanna says, wishes she were here instead of work. Glad to bring you a little bit of Disney fun to help the day pass by. Patricia from Colorado, hello to you. Minnie Mouse is over here for meet and greets, and people are very excited about it. Steve says, looks relatively quiet. There were a ton of people coming in, and my guess is they're still dispersing around the park a little bit. World Showcase only opened at 11, so not long ago at all. And people are already flooding in. I think that the Festival of the Arts is really bringing out a lot of folks to check out the new things that are going on here. All the different pop-up shops, different presentations, performances, Broadway artists. A lot to see and do here. This used to be a pretty quiet time, but now Disney does a great job of keeping the parks full most all year round. Saw a lot of cheerleaders in our area the last day or two. Festival of the Art merchandise there, kind of cool. Got a food booth here set up by Mexico. Gail said, Herb asked Disney for a raise in pay. Well, you know, I'm going to ask for 1,000% raise because they pay me 0. So then I'll get 1,000 times 0 and, oh wait, I'll still end up with 0. Oh well. Actually, I do get to do some fun things with the nice folks at Disney Media Relations, but only because all of you guys tune in, you comment, you share, and I really appreciate it, so thank you. Joe said, maybe it's good that she's not here. I'd be tempted to buy too many things. Yeah, at a previous year, I bought a work of art from the Festival of the Arts, and it is proudly hanging in my home. Great way to add a little bit of color to your house. A lot of choices here all in one spot. Shawnee said, a beautiful day. That it is. A busy day here at Epcot, but a beautiful one. It's probably about 75 by now. I think it's going to get up towards 80. Good news is that humidity is not as hot as, or not as high as it has been. So it's warm, but with humidity down and a little breeze, feels nice. Carla says, have friends at Disney World on a Make-A-Wish trip right now. I hope they have a great trip, and I hope their family's doing okay. Tori says, thanks for what I do, bring smiles to lots of faces. Thank you for that. That's nice of you to say. Susan said this is her favorite part of Epcot. It is fun to stroll around World Showcase Lagoon. Rob says he has snow in Oregon. A lot of snow reports, a lot of cold weather reports. Glad to bring you a little bit of sun and warmth from Florida. Thanks again for tuning in.
Let's do it.
Ron said 80 degrees, he's got snow. Robert has snow in Allentown. Tracy says, love the music. Yeah, me too. It's always fun to hear how the music changes as you go from country to country. Some very Norwegian-ish music going on here. Angel's got 30s in Utah. Yikes. Jackie says, really needs to live at Disney. That would be a fun thing to do. You know, interestingly, there are a couple ways that you can actually more or less live on Disney property. So there's Golden Oaks, which is a very small housing development, not far at all from the Magic Kingdom. You need a couple $1,000,000 though to buy a house there. It's pricey. The other thing you could do, and lots of people do it, is rent from month to month to month at Fort Wilderness. Just bring your camper, park it, and enjoy a little bit of retirement time. Hi, Stephen. Brian, good morning to you. Snowy day in New Jersey. Lots of people reporting snow. All right, we are coming up on China. Michelle says, thanks for sharing. Thank you. Kathy said, this makes me happy. Kathy, thank you so much. It's a really nice comment. Glad to bring a little bit of Disney fun to everyone. It's a joy to me to do it, and I really appreciate everybody's participation here. Thank you. All right, welcome to China. A little pop-up kitchen here, the Painted Panda. That's a fun name. Oh, I'm going to take a quick look here because in addition to visual arts, there is a lot of performing arts at the Festival of the Arts. And some of it is with Disney on Broadway. So they have concert series here with a lot of different folks who perform on Broadway. Different folks every couple days. I can't say I actually know who all of these folks are, but I know that they are famous in the Broadway world, and I know that they can sing much, much, much better than I can. Amy says, looks like a beautiful morning. It is. It's like picture perfect here right now. Todd said, -8 in New Hampshire with snow on the way. Well, with -8, you probably don't have to worry about that snow melting anytime too soon. I hope it will be picturesque. Donna's got snow too in Rochester. Chris said, 3 cheers for Herb and Ambassador Fun. Thank you for that. Beryl said, never been to the Festival of the Arts. Looks cool. It's on her bucket list. It is a lot of fun. This is maybe the 3rd year, 4th year. I lose track now. The first year, I think it was just a couple weekends. I think Disney sort of tested it out to see. And then soon it grew to a week, and now it's maybe 3 or 4 weeks. Goes till, I think, mid-February, something like that. A lot of the signs say. A lot of places to stop and shop for art. A lot of performances you can take in. There are also paid workshops that you can check out as well. You can create a painting with a Disney artist. You can paint an animation cell. There's an animation experience, which I suspect is like the one over at the conservation station at Disney's Animal Kingdom. That's at the American Gardens Theater right by the American Pavilion. We're going to walk by it, so we'll see if it's set up. Ed said it would be so nice not to have to wear a coat. Yeah, I've got my t-shirt attire on today. George said he got a recipe for Dole Whip and made it. It's awesome. Wow, good for you. I wonder how you make that. Maybe you can share the secret here. I know you can buy bags of prepared Dole Whip on Amazon, but you have to buy something like 50 gallons worth or something like that. That's a whole lot of Dole Whip. Another tent here with some artwork. Always interesting to see all the different designs. Very cool. That's a neat one with Figment. There's a fun Lilo and Stitch. Kim in Colorado, hello to you. This looks like it's from Hercules. Very colorful, very fun. Heather said if she leaves now, she can be here in 12 hours. Get your Red Bull and an extra cup of coffee, jump in the car, and head on down. Oh yeah, this is Wonderground, which is interesting. I think they've had a shop at Disney Springs as well. Very interesting, eclectic design style in Wonderground. Very cool. more festival marketplace merchandise. Plenty of Figment things. Wow, look at this. Hollow Gracie. It's a little bit hard to see. You see a lot of the reflection, but very, very bright, sparkly, interesting art design.
They're a lot of fun. They definitely demand your attention. Lots of fun.
Very cool.
You're in the right place for glitter.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That green piece is $1,000. Looks like a hand-signed, unique, one-of-a-kind work of art. Very interesting. All right, we continue on. David says, need to catch up with the Orange Bird. I'm an Orange Bird fan. I'm glad to see he's made a comeback. Got more Wonderground gallery over here on the left in Germany. Looks like things have spread out a little bit more. My guess is that this half of World Showcase just has opened up, so a little more room to breathe. Johnny says, any new t-shirts coming out? Johnny, thank you for asking. I actually got to get on the stick for a new design for February. It's my goal to come out with a new design about every month or so. The one for January, I think I just announced last week, maybe a week before. It's a celebration of Epcot 1982. If you want to check out all the t-shirt designs, you can go over to worldofwaltstore.com. Also gives you a link to the Pin of the Month Club, so check it out. Jeffrey says, if you're not spending your money on Disney, what are you making money for? You know, this is the question of life. That is a great question. The art of David E. Doss. I think I've seen some of these, like sort of beachside watercolor feeling items. Very fun. This is a cool one. I like these pails. This one is fun with a boardwalk. A classic Mickey and Minnie right here. This one is $3.75, entitled Are We There Yet? Very fun. Mike says people around Disney World say anything less than 70 feels like cold. This is true. We Floridians, and I own it, have very thin blood. It gets down, 60s. It's time to get out the mug, the mittens and the hats. So we are not used to it. All right, we'll say Auf Wiedersehen to Germany and head our way towards Italy. Janelle says, love David Doss artwork. It's a really fun design. Debbie says the same as well. Let's see, Acme Archives. Interesting. Wow, looks like more Star Wars art. Very fun stuff. Here's a Millennium Falcon. Parked Millennium Falcon, very cool. Nicely done. This looks like a watercolor. Now look at this. Porgs. With Ray. Hat, that's really nice. Melissa said, been away for several weeks, missed the Disney fix. Glad to bring it to you. If you miss a broadcast, it's always reposted over to Facebook and on YouTube. If you haven't done so, you might want to go over to YouTube, do a search for World of Walt, subscribe there. I do post some exclusive videos that don't get posted to Facebook, including, sometimes, interviews with Disney Imagineers, which is really fun. Emily said the paintings look great. Just applied to the Disney College program. Good for you. I hope you get in. Carol Ann said this is all dangerous. You are right. This is kind of fun. So they have these huge paintings, famous paintings set up here, so you can walk inside and get a picture. And it's like you're in a famous work of art. So that's like a piece in the front and there's a piece in the back. Very fun. La Art de Manjari. Oh my goodness, I just butchered the name of this thing. I have no idea how to say it, but looks good. Salad of poached shrimp with lemons, arugula, gold chicken drumstick. Wow, sounds good. Christine says, wonderful to see the sunshine. Happy to bring some to you. James Coleman and Rodell Gonzalez. Let's take a look at some of their artwork. I kind of like how they have these on the outside so you can just walk up on the side here. Wow, it's very pretty. James Coleman. Oh, I've seen this one before. The Seven Dwarfs, very nice. There's a little mermaid, that's great. Joe said, jealous of seeing everyone in shorts and t-shirts. It is Florida wintertime. We still haven't had much of our cold snap, which we normally get a week or two. It would usually be around this time, but it's not now. The weather has been unusually warm, very nice. Tim Peterson says, wishes he was here, getting ice in Pennsylvania. Tim, stay safe. Hello to you and the family. Tim, everyone knows, is the unofficial marketing manager of the Pin of the Month Club. There, I saw the message from Tim. Tim is earning his high pay from the Pin of the Month Club. Oh wait, he doesn't get paid, but we appreciate all the help anyway. Okay, Animation Academy over here on the right in the American Gardens Theater. My guess is this is a chance to draw a character, probably like what they have over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So over to our left, on the left-hand side of the American Adventure, the new Regal Eagle Smokehouse Barbecue is on the way. I'm actually going to walk over there so we can see the painting of the concept art. This has really come along. A lot of the construction work at the top where the railing is has just been completed in the past few days. You can see some of it's still coming. Sam Eagle from Muppets fame is going to be the mascot for the restaurant, and I've had a chance to try the barbecue here, which I think is pretty similar to what they've had at previous festivals, and it is really good. I can't wait for it to open up. Yeah, so this is the concept art for the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. You can see there's going to be outdoor seating, and looks like they're going to be cooking some of the food outside with smoke and smells wafting around to draw you in. Looks like it's going to be fun. Cheryl said, saw the menu, sounds amazing. Karen said, looking forward to the barbecue. Me too. A lot of construction hedges up right now. Doesn't look like an opening is imminent, but it does look like it's on the way soon. Actually, the barbecue was listed in the Festival of the Arts map, and the festival goes to February, so it makes me think that at least there's a shot that we're within a month or two of that opening. Tim says, nothing like the smell of barbecue. I will vote with you on that. Mary says, when will the smokehouse be open? Yeah, I'm guessing in the next couple months, although no official opening date that I've seen yet. All right, we're going to continue our walk around World Showcase. Over here on the right, American Gardens Theater, where the animation experience is going to take place. Looks like it's not going to take place for a while, though. It's pretty dark right now. Wyland Galleries has a setup here. Wyland, you may know as the person who does all this very colorful ocean and sea inspired art. A lot of paintings, a lot of huge murals, and some glass work as well. Very neat. Cheryl, hello to you in Indiana.
It's your fault, buddy.
Kim is an American Adventure fan. Me too.
Let's have Walter take another photo. Maybe you need to be in it.
Dawn is going to be here in 250 days. Let the countdown begin. Okay. So here we have the signboard for what's going to be happening in the American Gardens Theater. So it looks like Animation Academy, I thought it was Experience, but Academy, 2 times, 12:30 and 1:30. It'll be fun. And Broadway performances, 5:30, 6:45, and 8 o'clock. Probably the best way to get in would be to buy a dining package. My guess is that those performances are going to be filled up. You're going to have to wait a while in a line to try to get in. Jen's got 34 days to go. I like all the banners they have up here. Kind of a nice shot there with Spaceship Earth in the background. David says, loves the Animation Academy. Tracy, 23 days to go. Could be here before you know it. All right, a little quiet stretch here as we enter into Japan and make our way around World Showcase, headed over towards Canada where we will wrap up for the day. Cheryl said you can hear them if you stand in the back. That is a good point. You can stand in the promenade and still hear whatever's happening in the American Gardens Theater, and sometimes you can even see some of it too, depending on what the crowds look like. Wow, we've entered an open patch of concrete where it's not filled with people's feet. That's kind of fun. Tracy says, loves Epcot. Thank you. You are welcome. Tony says, thanks for doing this. Tony, it's my pleasure. Thank you for being here, joining me. Japan Pavilion, looking good. I have discovered the Tokyo restaurant as well as the Hibachi restaurant. Both are really good. Fun time. Sue said, Magic Kingdom, no way to explain what it's like to see the castle. You are right. It is an amazing view down the middle of Main Street, USA. Ashley, 224 days to go. Some more artwork on the outside. Let's take a peek. Wow, this looks like a Thanksgiving type of scene or a Christmas type of scene. Very neat. Check out this one. I don't think I've ever seen one quite like that before. Sorcerer Mickey Mouse. And some fun with Figment. Looks like he's having a good time. I think Figment always has a good time though. Linda says, loves the Saturday strolls through the parks. Linda, thank you for that. Mike says, thanks for bringing some Disney on Saturdays. Very happy to do it. Noah Fine Art. Wow, some very interesting things. I don't think I've seen this particular studio before. It's very nice. Another shadow glowing sort of piece with Tinkerbell. Very cool. Tracy says Japan is a favorite. All right, we are on our way towards Morocco. David said video is next best thing to being here. David, thank you. Appreciate you joining me. Larry says, once the Sorcerer Mickey. That is a very nice work of art. Very unique style. Missy loves that one. Michelle, art and food and Epcot, some of her favorite things together. All good things. All right, the music has changed once again. Matthew and Charlotte says, are the artists there too? I think in some cases they are. There are also workshops which have Disney artists. There's a whole list of the names of the artists in some of the brochures and the guides. Spice Road Table. Actually one of my favorite spots to eat in Epcot, as long as the weather is pretty good. Open restaurant, well, half of it at least is open, with nice views out on World Showcase. And the food is super good. Tim is asking if I can add the Smell-O-Vision to Facebook Live. I'm working on that one. We'll see what I can do. Okay, more Disney fine art over here. We'll take a peek. Cheryl said, yummy, yummy food in Morocco. Yes, they do have good stuff here. Let's take a peek. Oh, these paintings of Belle are really nice. That one looks good. Beast. Gaston admiring his favorite. Gaston. Marcia asked if I wanted some snow. You can send some down if you like. I don't think it's going to hold up very well, though. Oh, check this out.
Never matters how many letters.
Do you remember back in the day when the Magic Kingdom had different lettered tickets for the attractions? That is cool.
I always say they're more interesting.
Very nice Epcot work of art. Oh, I see. You can get your name for the letters of the tickets. Very cool. Cindy said she's packing up right now to move here. Come on down, Cindy. The weather's warm. Craig says, just walking around World Showcase and listening to the music is enjoyable. Thank you for being here.
Chasing me down yesterday.
Okay, welcome to France. A few more countries to go in our tour around the world. Craig McCullough, let's take a peek here. Ah, another very interesting style. Like that Mickey Mouse. And there's a super big Stitch, a little bit in the shadow. Ah, Golden Oak, neat. You can see the Golden Oak Mickey style logo in the leaves of the tree. You can also see some Disney elements in here. There's the Aeropostale or whatever it is balloon over at Disney Springs. There's Spaceship Earth. There's the old water tower from Hollywood Studios, which isn't around anymore. And Cinderella Castle. Very neat. Good, how are you?
Nice day for a walk, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Hi.
I'm a fan of you.
Well, thank you. It's nice to see you.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you. Another Beast painting, very nice one. And a Winnie the Pooh looks good. All right, good stuff. Mark says, loves the tree. Me too. Kathy said there's a herb spotting. Herb out in the wild. It does happen. I was really touched when people take a moment to stop and say hi. Alyssa says, never been to the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. You have to come sometime. It doesn't go for too long, but it is fun. They keep adding more to it each year. Trees look beautiful here. Dawn says, when do I think the Ratatouille is going to open? What month? I think it may still be a little early to tell. When I saw it a few months ago, it was very, very much under construction. I actually had a one-off conversation with someone who was working on the ride, and as it's normal when you're building something unique, they were still working on getting some of the kinks out, which is what you would expect. That's a part of the whole process. So I think it may take a bit. Interesting. So here's one of the drawing events. You can see people drawing the France skyline. Very cool. Hello, Emmy. Welcome to the broadcast. Festival of the Arts. Shelley said, can't wait to experience it. It's a good time to come. Sophie heard July for Ratatouille. You may well be right. David, T-minus 12. All right, another music change. Time for another country. Got the UK straight up ahead. And then our final destination, which is Canada. So as part of the celebration of the Epcot International Festival of the Arts, Disney now has 3 new movies. I've seen one of them. So there's a Beauty and the Beast sing-along that takes place at the France Pavilion. It plays during the day, I think 11 to 7. And then in the evening, Impressions de France comes back. Canada has a new movie, and so does The Land over in Future World. So I'm looking forward to checking them all out. Frank says, can't wait for the Mary Poppins ride. I am very interested to see what Disney's going to do. They've been a little squishy on just what's going to come to the UK pavilion. Some people say it could just be a super fancy meet and greet. Others say it could be a simple spinner ride. Others say it could be a full-fledged attraction. My understanding is that Mary Poppins Returns didn't do the business that Disney had hoped, but these days that pretty much means you got to bring in $1 billion at the box office. But it will be very interesting to see what they decide to do. I can smell some fish and chips. It smells very good. All right, a lot of folks out and about here at the UK. Mike says, every day getting closer to a visit in August. Hope you have a good time. That's a busy and a warm time. Hi. Robert says, let Saturday begin. You know, there should be a t-shirt like that. Oh, wait, there is. Jeffrey says, loves the fish and chips. I know, it smells so good. All right, we continue our stroll, headed towards Canada, which is our final destination. More coming in the months ahead. Stay tuned. Okay, people are telling me it froze. Hopefully it's back now. Looks like there was an internet connection issue. All right, we're going to walk up here, check out what's going on around Canada. Canada far and wide in Circle Vision 360. Okay, we'll walk up here before we wrap it up for today. All right, everybody. Elsa froze us out. All right, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Okay, I'm back. Good. Sorry for the technical hiccup there. Frozen Herb. Okay, well, everybody, thanks so much for joining me today for a little stroll around Epcot to check out the 2020 International Festival of the Arts. I had a chance to check out the new walkway that connects Spaceship Earth to the living seas. Also had a chance to walk all the way around World Showcase and see what's going on. All right, everyone, hope that you have a great Saturday. Thank you for joining. As always, I appreciate all the comments. Thumbs up, especially the shares, is a great way to get the word out. And I hope you have a great weekend. So until next time, God bless.